Hi everyone, I'm Mandy. Welcome to Souped Up Recipes. Today we're making another dim sum recipe, steamed beef meatballs. They have the best texture and unique flavors. In this video, I'm going to review the secret of tender and succulent meatballs. Let's get started. You will need some ground beef. If you are Chinese, you will likely manually ground the meat by using a heavy-duty cleaver, but that does not mean you cannot use pre-ground beef. Just make sure the meat is fresh and lean. Less than 8% fat is perfect. Of course, if you want to grind the meat like a real Chinese, make sure you choose the correct cut, such as beef round, knuckles, or sirloin tip. And you have to remove the silver skin before grinding for better texture. Season the ground beef with 1/3 teaspoon of salt, 1½ teaspoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, ½ teaspoon of chicken bouillon powder, some white pepper to taste, and 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. Mix within one direction until the seasonings are well combined. This needs to be rested in the fridge for at least 1 hour, so all the flavors can mingle with each other. While waiting, we can prepare the rest of the ingredient. Although this is a beef meatball recipe, you will need a little bit of pork fat to balance the texture and the flavor. Dice it, then run your knife over a few times. I know it is a little bit annoying to purchase a small piece of pork fat. You can dice some bacon instead, which is not really authentic, but I have tried it and it does add lots of flavors. Chinese meatball recipes always contain some crunchy vegetable to balance the texture. I'm using jicama today, just 1½ ounce. We don't need that much. Peel the skin first, then dice it finely. If you can't find the jicama, you can use carrot, water chestnut, or daikon radish. Dim sum beef meatballs have 2 significant flavors, one of which is cilantro. However, for those of you who genetically hate cilantro, please use scallions. The second flavor comes from chenpi, aged orange peel. It was dry like this. I soaked it in clean water for about 40 minutes. Use a spoon to scrape the pith. Thinly julienne it, then dice finely. Since this is the key ingredient that determines the authenticity of this dish, let me talk about it a little bit more. Although some of you may be able to purchase chenpi in your local Asian market, I don't recommend that. Or at least you should be careful when you buy it because I haven't found any good quality chenpi in the USA. I purchased these in my local Asian market. They have no flavors and they smell like dust. You will not get any benefit cooking with these. I was very frustrated when I opened the package of this. So I had to ask my sister to ship these from China. This is Xinhui chenpi, aged for 15 years. It smells like a sweet tropical fruit and it has a strong citrus aroma. So good. I can smell this all day. All right, back to reality. Most of you don't have access to buy chenpi. You can use fresh tangerine peel. Get a small spoon and gently remove the pith. Then finally dice the tangerine peel. Even though the fragrance is less complex compared to the aged chenpi, it is still a better option than what you can get from the Asian market. This is called tofu skin. Cut into small pieces. Then we will deep fry it in 380 degrees Fahrenheit oil for a few seconds. Take them out and soak it in clean water for a couple of minutes or until soft. I know you must wonder why. Well, tofu skin is slightly chewy if you steam it directly, which is not pleasant to eat. After the deep frying and the soaking, the tofu skin becomes porous and will taste better. Slightly squeeze the tofu skin and put it on a plate. The purpose is to prevent the meatballs from sticking to the plate. Other than that, it does not change the taste of the meatballs. So if you don't have the tofu skin or you feel like it's too much effort to deep fry and then soak, you can skip it or use parchment paper to prevent sticking. All right, set it aside. We're going to make a baking soda solution. Just combine the baking soda. You will see some bubbles coming out. That means the sodium bicarbonate is breaking down into sodium carbonate, which is a stronger alkaline. It will improve the texture of the meat by changing the pH level. That is why the meatballs are soft and succulent. Next, add some crushed ice to cool it down. Mix in 1 ounce of tapioca starch. If you don't have it, you can use potato starch. Would cornstarch work? The answer is yes, but the texture will be slightly different. Take the beef out of the fridge. Add a little bit of the tapioca water and stir the meat within one direction until the liquid is gone. Add a little bit more starch water and keep whisking. Repeat that until all the starch water is finished. I can see that there are some thin strands of silver skin, which might affect the texture. That is the disadvantage of using pre-ground beef. The quality is unstable. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. I should have chose a good cut and asked the butcher to grind it for me. Oh well, I think the meatballs will still turn out good because the alkaline water does an amazing job at tenderizing meat. You'll be surprised that such little beef can take in so much water. That is also the secret of juicy meatballs. Alright, it's done. Look how sticky and gluey that is. Now you can add the diced jicama, the chenpi, pork fat, and the diced cilantro. Just in case you're wondering why I added these ingredients the last, small bits of ingredients will inhibit the protein formation, which lowers the water absorbing rate. So you want to mix in the tapioca starch water first, then add these minced ingredients. Next, we're going to round it into meatballs. Just grab a big batch of meat and squeeze it. It will naturally form a meatball in between your thumb and forefinger. Scoop it with a spoon and put it on top of the fried tofu skin. This recipe is enough to make 6 big meatballs. Each one is about 65 grams. You don't need a scale unless you have OCD. I just go with my eyes. Alright, the next step is to steam them. Bring a pot of water to a boil. Put the steamer above it and steam on high heat for 10 minutes. This smells so good. The classic way to enjoy dim sum meatballs is with Worcestershire sauce. Why? Because there is alkaline in the meatballs. A little bit of sourness from the Worcestershire sauce balance out the taste perfectly. The meatballs. Wow. It's soft, juicy, and succulent. This is exactly how I had in Guangzhou Tea House restaurant. I haven't been back for years. I miss the dim sum so much. This recipe really eased my homesickness. I hope you give this a try soon. As always, the printable recipe is in the description. Go check it out. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more easy and delicious Chinese food. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!